What's going on, y'all? This is RFBM, Raising the Financial Bar with Mar. And hey, I just wanted to do a quick video on Hurricane Milton. First things first, my prayers are with all of my fellow Floridians that have experienced any turmoil or overall impact due to this devastating hurricane. It's been devastating, and honestly, I just got power and internet back the last 24 hours or so. But yeah, prayers to everybody, well wishes, sending positive energy your way. Hope you bounce back from whatever situation you're currently dealing with. Alright, so if you're a eligible disaster victim that's been impacted by these recent hurricanes, you could receive $750 directly paid from FEMA to help buy whatever essentials that you may need as a result of the storm, including things like food, water, baby formula, medicine, and clothing. Now, you're not required to pay this money back. This is a payment FEMA will make to disaster survivors, many of whom may be eligible for additional forms of assistance. Now, aid is also available for home repair, as well as rental assistance and lodging expenses, reimbursements for people displaced from their home because of the disaster. The max amount of money available for these needs is $43,600 as set by Congress. They also are providing funds to replace or repair personal property, including things like appliances, room furnishings, vehicles, and computers. The agency will also disperse money to pay for child care expenses, which is key, or an increase in child care expenses caused by the disaster, as well as medical bills for disaster-related injuries or illnesses. These reimbursements, combined with the $750 initial payment that I mentioned earlier, are also capped at $43,600. Now, in addition to that, we do have the SBA offering low-interest loans that may be available to renters, homeowners, business owners, and nonprofit organizations that suffer disaster-related losses. Now, all my business owners, get on top of this as soon as possible if you've been impacted, because apparently funding for this may run out by next week. If you followed me throughout the years, you know how quickly this SBA money comes and goes, so get on it as soon as you can. Alright, now back to the homepage for FEMA in regards to directly applying for Hurricane Milton disaster assistance. Alright, so just to get started, as I've said in previous videos, you want to go to DisasterAssistance.gov, because what you're doing is applying for FEMA disaster assistance. Now keep in mind there's multiple ways for you to apply for FEMA aid. You can call, register online, or visit a disaster recovery center in person. Now I recommend that you do it online. I did initially attempt to do it over the phone. However, I was on the phone for over half an hour and it led me nowhere. So instead, I went through online. Now, me personally, I felt the simplest way to submit the application was through my phone. Maybe you prefer to do it over the computer, but I think the phone was the simplest process, and it was about 5 minutes. It shouldn't take you no longer than 5 to 10 minutes to do the process, and the questions are pretty simple. Just make sure that you're accurately describing everything that impacted you. I know sometimes when doing these applications, it can get very wordy. Just try to do everything to the best of your ability, and then if you have any questions, concerns, try to reach out to them directly. Additionally, I have seen some helpful Facebook groups and Instagram pages that have some tips. So I've submitted my application. I haven't received a response so far, but I'll definitely upload a video as a follow-up whether I got denied or approved. As always, I appreciate the support. If you found this content helpful, useful, of any sort, please give it a like, comment, subscribe. To all my Floridians, keep holding on. There are some resources out here. You just have to look around. We have the Red Cross offering some shelter, food, and resources. There's been some local churches, even in my local area around Temple Terrace, that have had some tents out and have been giving people things to help them during the process. I know a lot of us still don't have power. Some people don't have running water. And don't get me started on the fuel shortages with these ridiculous ridiculously long lines waiting for gas, where people are literally getting in physical altercations from. Gas has essentially become quite the hot commodity right now. But that's neither here nor there. We'll focus on the positive, look into the resources available, stay strong, keep holding on, and you'll be safe out here. Peace, love, blessings. Take care.
Our own mind has to be changed. We have to change our mind about ourselves.
Because this world is such a gimme. Everybody back off. You know, everybody's like taught that from school.
I don't come to bow, I come to conquer.